Hello guys, welcome back for another video.
Let me tell you about me. Take it down in 1, 2, 3. I don't like my boys too sweet. I don't worry about you. I just worry about me. So you better run.
Today's video, I am so excited because not only am I sponsored by one of my favorite makeup companies of all time, I think when I first ever got into makeup, this was the brand that I always said that I wanted to indulge and splurge on, and I did once I got the coin. I love MAC Cosmetics. Like, I feel so honored to be working with them today for their holiday set, and we are going to go over some of the things that I have picked up from MAC that are going to have your makeup looking so good for the holidays. I know for me, I am going to be doing something for New Year's. I'm going to be doing something for Christmas, so I figured why not do a fun, beautiful eye. I'm going to be using green today because I have this gorgeous green eyeshadow that they sent me. Insane. The pigment is very much there, and I am so excited. So I am also going to be answering some of your questions. You guys wanted me to do an advice Q&A where I give you guys advice on life situations that you have going on, and we're going to get into the nitty-gritty. So it's going to be a makeup tutorial, and it's going to be advice all in one. I hope that you guys enjoy. You guys have been asking to see me do my makeup. I am doing it. You're welcome. Without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, and let's just get into the video. Okay, so the first question is how to have a successful talking stage. I do have actually a lot of knowledge in this. Even though I just got out of a relationship, I feel like I've learned through my friendships and just through life in general that like the talking stage is actually super important, and you will know if somebody is on the same page as you. So I really feel like it's very easy when it's right, if that makes sense. So like when somebody is right for you, when somebody is the person that you want to end up with, the person that you want to date, you're not going to struggle feeling like, oh my God, the talking stage, it's so horrible. I can't get a hold of this person. They're not meeting up with me when I want them to. Like, these are not going to be things that you're going through because you should not have any type of doubt or weird feelings about somebody that you want to be with. And if you do have these feelings, then it's the perfect way to really decide, okay, this person is not for me, and you move on to the next one. And it's really nice to be able to experience a talking stage. I mean, I think as adults, we never just jump into a relationship, or you shouldn't. I don't know if people do. Aisha, do you know if people jump into relationships and they don't talk in today's world?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, people don't do that. So like nobody just jumps into a relationship anymore. So the talking stage is crucial. And I think to have a successful talking stage with somebody, if you are trying to think of just how you can do a good job, is to be communicative, to listen, to really get as much data on this person as you can prior to dating them so that you have no surprises. There's nothing about this person that is going to just jump out at you and surprise you. And I think it's so important. By the way, I wanted to say I just used Studio Fix Fluid in NC42. This is my go-to shade. It works like literally all year round for me, especially in the winter time. I love this shade so much, and I've always loved this foundation. It's so buildable. And if you were to use a beauty blender, I'm sure it would go even more full coverage, but I like to use a brush just because I like how I can just build it up and apply it with the brush and kind of blend it in. And the next thing that I'm going in with is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This concealer is insane. Like, I love to apply this concealer under my eyes. It's so full coverage. So if you like a full coverage moment, this is going to be your girl. Okay, the next question is, what do I do if I catch my man looking at another girl's butt in public? So for me, like, I have like two sides to like every scenario for me. So for me, like, men are gonna be men, and I'm not like saying that to make excuses for them. I don't love like the idea of focusing on another woman, especially when you're in front of me. But I think that the key to, I guess, handling this situation is to literally address it. Holding it back, not knowing what to say is like, it's going to end up killing you. You want to be able to speak up. You want to be able to speak your mind. So why keep that to yourself if it's actually affecting you and bothering you? So I think as his girlfriend, you should probably say something along the lines of, hey, like, I'm not really a fan of like you looking at other girls' butts in public. Like, it feels very disrespectful to me. And if you could just be a little bit more mindful of that, that'd be great. End of story, case closed, shouldn't be an issue. Next, I'm going in with the MAC Studio Fix Powder in NC45. I like to use a shade a little bit darker than my foundation to set my skin just because I like to give myself a little bit of a tan situation going on. And I love this powder. Like, I don't know a single person that doesn't like this powder. Okay, I get a lot of questions like this. So the question is how to be that girl. I love this question because I really actually appreciate how much you guys think that I am that girl, because I'm not like insecure or anything. I love myself very much, but I don't find myself to be that girl when it comes to like a lot of things, because I'm just kind of like a regular person who just like kind of just does life. And like, do I like to get into makeup and hair and fashion every once in a while? Yeah, but like I've seen girls do it a little bit more effortlessly than me. I think that the key to really being that girl, if you want my honest opinion, is confidence. Like, I think that whenever you're confident in life and you feel good about yourself and you feel good about how you look and how you present yourself, I think that there's really no disputing with that. Like, I don't think anybody could ever take away your confidence. And I think that there's like a TikTok about this where like people that I guess are trying to prove that they're not conventionally attractive, but because they have confidence, is what makes them attractive. And I will say, like, as a woman, do I pay attention to looks? Yes. But if you're an insecure man and I find you attractive, it's going to show. And I'm going to go, that's interesting. Like, why are you not confident in who you are? And I think it's going to naturally just make that person a little bit more unattractive to me, like naturally. So I think confidence really does go a long way. And it should be something that you should be mindful of. And just, stay on top of what you personally think is good looking for you. So like knowing yourself, having self-awareness, whether it's, exactly how your hair looks, like when it looks its best, that is how to be that girl. Like girls who know what hairstyle looks best on them, girls who know what makeup style looks good on them, girls who know exactly what clothes fit their body and hug their body great is going to give you like that girl vibes. You don't want to be unaware of like how you present yourself, because I think that for years I was unaware of a lot of different things and I was like, that doesn't actually look good, like when I look back on it. And yeah, I think that we do follow trends and things like that, but knowing what looks good on you is like key. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to use is the Ho Ho Hocus Shadow Shifter. This is the duochrome eyeshadow from MAC. This is insane. Like this green is giving. I'm gonna try to use it with like an actual brush. Oh my God.
Did it stop?
No, it's gorgeous.
Oh.
I am having like, I've never seen like a pressed glitter like this before. And it's not messy at all. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, next question. I'm losing weight and my hips and butt are getting smaller. I feel insecure. How do you handle? So for me, I think there's two things that you can do. One being, when you are working out, naturally things are going to get smaller when you start to lose weight. But strength training and weight training are really going to just make the world of a difference. So if you feel like your butt gets smaller when you are working out, then it's time to start doing glute-focused workouts. You cannot lose your butt if you're doing glute-focused workouts. And I think it's important. Like, I think a lot of people, they'll start to do cardio, they'll only do cardio, and then they'll complain that they lost their body. Well, your body is going to go away when you're only implementing cardio. And the only reason why I know this is because I have a trainer. Like, I'm not a professional and I don't know everything, but I do think that when you are strength training specific parts of your body, you are going to see a huge difference. Like, I'm telling you right now, even for me, like, I have not lost any part of my body that I like so far since working out. The only thing I will say is I have lost a little bit of my chest area, like my breasts, but I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I'm happy because they were getting a little heavy. So I genuinely, like, I'm not upset about it. But if I ever felt like they were gonna be like really deflated and not looking good, I would just do chest focused workouts just to like regain whatever I maybe lost and try to like make them a little bit perkier. I cannot talk when I do. Owing. So right now I'm using the MAC, what is it called? The Brush Black 24-hour liner. This is amazing. It's a very precise eyeliner. So if you need like a precise liner for when you do your wings, get this because it's super thin and it makes doing your wing very easy. Okay, so the next question is dog mom must-haves. So if you guys didn't already know this, I am a mom of 2 puppies. Well, I call them puppies, but they're going to be 2 this year. I love these dogs more than like life itself. And I do believe that every dog parent has like their thing that they like to use. So for me, like my biggest must have is anything that keeps my dogs busy. Especially since I work from home, I don't want them to feel like this incessant need to bother me. So they have a ton of toys, and my dogs are active toy playing dogs. Like they love playing with their toys. They are so appreciative whenever I get them a new toy. It means like everything to them. So I think if you know that your dogs like toys, make sure you do things that keep them busy. I also, and this is something that a lot of people are going to disagree with, but I don't care. My retractable leashes are everything to me. Like I need them because my dogs will outrun me if I do not have a retractable leash. And yes, I know I should be training them on the leash, but I just don't have like the patience or the time to train them. I mean, they're pretty good on the retractable leash, which is why it just works for me. And whatever like works for other people, I just like let them be. Like I've learned like ever since getting my own dogs, like to have compassion. Like you think you know everything, and then you go through it yourself, and you're like, I'm not gonna demonize somebody for how they raise their dogs because it's really fucking hard. Like it's borderline having a child. So just like get stuff that works for you. I need to rebuild my confidence. I just got out of an 11-year marriage and I am 31. Well, okay, sorry to hear that, but also not sorry. 31 is very young. You're going to thrive. Your life is not anywhere far from over. You're going to have like, or it's not anywhere far from over. It is far from over is what I'm trying to say. Your life is far from over. There is no reason for you to stress about this. This is a new chapter in your life, and I think that starting over is a beautiful thing. As somebody who has started over at 24, you're going to go through the highs and the lows. You are going to experience different emotions. But the most beautiful feeling in, I guess, ending a relationship is the focus that you have no choice but to put on yourself. And you are going to grow so much from that experience because you literally have to live with yourself every day by yourself. And hopefully, like me, you don't jump into another situation too quickly because it does not allow you to grow, but do whatever works for you. I would always just suggest to just work on yourself, do things that make you feel good, and tap back into like the version of you that you were before the marriage. I know that's kind of hard to think about, but it is possible to tap back into the version of you that you once were and just like make it a better version. Okay, this is a new blush that I got from MAC. I've never used it before. It's Frankly Scarlet. It's a matte blush. It's very pink, which I like a lot. I like all my blushes to be like really pink. So I'm just going to apply this and see how I feel about it. Oh, I love it. It's giving a very matte version of NARS Orgasm. So if you want like a matte NARS Orgasm X, this is going to be your blush. It's really pretty. Do you believe in soulmates? I absolutely do. I believe that you have multiple soulmates in your life, and I think that it could be even in a friend or a family member. So it's not just a partner that you're dating. It could be a multitude of people, and I think you meet different people in your life that are soulmates, and it's a beautiful experience because when you meet somebody who just means everything to you. Like I feel that way about my friendship with Aisha. Like I genuinely feel like, especially the way that her and I met, it's like it was not by chance. It was magic because we were meant to meet, but how we met is so weird. I don't care. I know people are like, you have the same job, that's how you met. No, like it's to me, it's giving meant to be, and like the universe told everyone to tell us to be friends, because if I really sit and think about it, her and I are not similar enough, even content-wise, for people to be like, you guys should be friends. Like, there's a million people on this platform. My friendship with her completely surpassed my expectations, and I really feel so blessed to have met her. And I do feel like, in a way, she is definitely a soulmate of mine. Okay, what are some tips to gain confidence and be assertive, but you're still kind? Being kind is essentially just being a very nice person, even if you don't have to be. Even if you feel like somebody isn't being kind to you, you're still giving them the kindness that they maybe aren't extending to you. So I find that you could still be assertive and hold your ground, but be kind just by saying how you feel, but saying it in a way with a tone that isn't hurtful to somebody else. You're setting yourself those boundaries because they're important to you, but you're not, intentionally trying to hurt somebody's feelings. And I do think that you just have to practice your delivery and how you speak to people, and that can be a way for you to just still remain kind, but standing your ground and developing those boundaries. Beginner vegan tips. Everyone always asks me this. It's very difficult for me to answer this question because I went vegan cold turkey. My biggest tip is to maybe encourage a friend or a family member to do it with you. I do find that being vegan solo is a little bit difficult, but some people don't find that to be true. So it all depends on who you are. Like me now, I've been vegan for almost 5 years. It's not difficult for me to be vegan, but I think it could be difficult for somebody, especially if you have temptation or you have family that cooks a certain way. I think that reminding yourself why you want to do it, having like a why, and constantly just like surrounding yourself with the type of food that you need to eat will allow you to just continue being vegan. And also make sure you make dishes that remind you of dishes you had prior to being vegan. If you completely change your diet and make your diet like kind of gross and not fun, you're not going to stick to it. So I think that the best way to stick to being vegan is by eating kind of similar to how you ate prior. So if you like pasta and sauce now, you're going to like pasta and sauce as a vegan. If you like eggplant parm, make it, but just make it with vegan mozzarella cheese. You don't have to have it with the real thing. If you want to do like chicken, they have vegan chicken at the store. Like there's so many ways to remain vegan, but also eat the same. All right, and I'm going to answer the last question, and it's how to have successful relationships as an adult with friends. So I think that, and I've answered this already before on this channel, the best way is to allow the people in your life to be who they are, give them that elasticity, and make sure that you find and pick good people that you genuinely love and care about, so that it just allows the friendship to ebbs and flow very simply. Like, I don't think that you should ever be friends with people that you're jealous of, that you look at and you go, why is your life like this? Like, you should never be friends with people that you don't actually like. And I find that a lot of people are friends with people that they don't like, which is very weird. I don't do that as an adult, especially. I want to be friends with people who inspire me, who motivate me, who make me want to be a better person. And the best way to maintain a friendship is just by being a good person, being a good friend, listening to them when they are going through things, allowing them their space that they need, and just, living your life authentically and just being a good friend by just being a good person in general. I'm using MAC Cork. I forgot how much I love this lip liner. Like, I might start using this every day again. This is freaking gorgeous. And the last MAC product I'm going to use is just their clear gloss. I want to apply it over my sparkly gloss because I want to give my lips a little bit more of like a juicy look. This is exactly how I would do my makeup for Christmas. I'm serious. Like, I love it so much. Okay, guys, that is pretty much it. This is the final makeup look. I'm obsessed with it. I think that it came out really beautifully, and I love anything MAC related. Like, it is just so high quality. It looks so gorgeous. I will leave every single info and link down below for you guys to pick this up. I think that out of everything, this eyeshadow is what you need to get immediately. Like, this is so pretty. Like, you guys will see in the thumbnail, of course, like the pictures, like it's so glittery and beautiful. Hopefully my DSLR is picking up on it. I'm obsessed. Thank you again, MAC, for sponsoring today's video. And thank you guys so much for asking me all those questions. I hope that I answered them to the best of my ability and you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in my next video. And if I don't see you before the holidays, happy holidays. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye, guys.